Yo, how we all doing? How is everyone? You all right? Bloody hell. God, it's hot in here tonight, guys. Been mad busy, but I wanted to get a stream going. I wanted to speak to you. I was going to say I wanted to see your lovely lot's faces, but obviously I can't see your face, so yeah. But I wanted to speak to you lot anyway. Hope you're all doing all right. Jesus, it's a bit of a different setup because you've got me sofa facing the TV and that, and yeah, absolutely madness. Who have we got in this stream tonight with me? Radiated, you all right, Radiated? How you doing, buddy? All right, Dazza, mate. How are you doing? Just got FIFA today playing right now. Smashing Radiated, mate. What do you think of it? It's good, isn't it? I really, really like this one, guys. I think it's brilliant. Tim Ward, hi, Daz. How are you doing, mate? You all right, Tim, buddy? How are you tonight, mate? I hope you're good. I'm all right, bud. I'm all right. I've just been mad busy lately, guys. Obviously, I ain't been able to do my usual where I stream like all the bloody time and that. But obviously, work comes first, and if the work's flooding in at the moment. So yeah, it's good money wise leading up to Christmas. Yes, I'm having to think about Christmas already. That's what you do, innit, guys, when you got kids and stuff, you know. So yeah, T, yes, yes, lads, yes, yes, T. How are you, bud? You all right, mate? Still fuming. I have to grind even more for Mane. Oh, mate, I know. I feel for you, man. It did piss me off, to be honest, when I saw it earlier. Obviously, in between work, I had to quickly run home and try and get it sorted out and that. And yeah, I managed to. I've got the Player of the Month, Mane, people. Yeah, absolutely buzzing. Can't wait to start using him properly and that. I'm going to do a live review on that after this stream, guys. So stay tuned. I'll do that off of I'll stream off the PlayStation, so you won't see my ugly mug, but you'll be able to hear me fucking shit voice, though, guys. Radiated up the Reds. Come on the pool. I'm happy, guys. I'm well looking forward to Sunday's game, to be honest. Are you lot looking forward to it? I think it should be a good game. I think we're going to see a lot of improvements. I'm looking forward to it mainly because we get to face Rafa Benitez, and I love Rafa Benitez, and it's one game that I don't want to see him win, even though I wish the best for him for the rest of the season and stuff. But yeah, just absolutely buzzing because like I've said in some of my previous videos of recent, I think we're working on a lot of different stuff, guys, and it's going to click. It's all going to come together, and I'm just excited to see what's going on, you know. Radar says, Bats, guys, I and Joshua King are in my team. They're fucking monsters. Is that Bat Shuey? Is that man that you're on about? Josh King? Yeah, I've used Josh King. I used Bat Shuey. I didn't get on with him, man. Oh, yeah, you've said Bat Shuey. Bat Shuey, Bat Shuey, however you say. Bat Shuey. Yeah, I just couldn't get on with him, mate, to be honest. But yeah, like everyone plays better with different players, don't they? I've got 7.4k. Who should I buy for right wing? Oh, I don't know yet, Radiator, mate. If you're going to be around or whatever after I've done this stream, then we'll talk a bit more about it. But I want to talk about Liverpool and that, like start talking about Liverpool a bit. And what my views are on the game and everything. When I come back to the chat, T said, let me look. Should play 4-1-2-1-2. Yeah. T, if you want to help him out, mate, then that's cool. But I'm just going to waffle on a bit, guys, because obviously I don't want to let the Liverpool supporters down and stuff. So, yeah, my prediction for the game against Newcastle is 2-1. I think it's going to be really tight. I don't think it's going to be an easy game, guys. Benitez is a well good defensive manager. We know that, don't we? Obviously, he was our manager before. He knows how to set up a system and get a team playing well. Newcastle haven't backed him financially, but they're still doing all right. So, yeah, I think it's going to be difficult, guys. Obviously, it's at their ground as well. 4:30 is the kickoff. If you see on the stream and that, you can see I put Newcastle versus Liverpool. Sunday at 4:30 kickoff for any of you guys that was wondering. But yeah, it's going to be tough, guys. I think it really will be a tough game. I don't think you're going to see us as free-flowing as normal because Liverpool are trying to find a balance at the moment. And maybe that's... Look, we should have been more clinical, shouldn't we? Let's face it. We've spoke about it 100 times and that, but it's not just about being clinical. It's finding the right balance between being able to defend as a team and remain solid at the back as well as pushing on and kicking on and getting them goals in as well. So I think it's only a matter of time until we actually see that. And I'm hoping against Newcastle we see even more of an improvement defensively than what we did last game. I said last game you saw the players, especially in the first half, were dictating to each other. They was trying to pull them in and that. We saw a lot more communication on the pitch, which I've been saying recently on this channel that I think that we need to see a lot more of. We haven't got a lot of it in the team at the moment. So yeah, absolutely happy to see that in that game, but I'm hoping to see more of it this game, and I'd like to see it all game. What would be really good is if we went away from home, kept a clean sheet. Newcastle don't really worry me too much on the attack, to be honest, but obviously any team can score against Liverpool. If we're having a shocker like we can do. But I think that because of what they've been working on defensively and that, I really do think that we should be able to shut up shop. But then it's, are we going to be able to score the goals as well to match it, you know? And I think we can, guys. I really do. I think we could get at least 2 goals in this game. Um, shall I say about my starting 11? I think I'm going to go with Mignolet in goal, as always, obviously Premier League goalkeeper, and then right back, Trent. I want to see Trent given another game. To be honest with you, I'm going to go with Trent, Matip, Lovren, and Moreno, just because I want to see the back 4, back 5 start to play more games together. Lovren and Matip, actually, if you look at the stats now, haven't played too many games together as centre-back pairing, and I know we jump all over Lovren, me especially, I fucking can't stand him, but like I said before, he's not a bad defender. He just doesn't suit our tactics, in my personal views. But, however, if he started to get a centre-back pairing going strong with Matip, then it's only good for us in the future. Yes, I don't want to see him as us in our starting 11. But if we got in a starting 11 to pair Matip, and then we've got Lovren on the bench that could come on and still play with Matip, or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, it's good for us in the future, isn't it, guys? So, yeah, I definitely think that I want to keep that back 4 as it is. Moreno's doing really well. Robertson's obviously, he's still in the bedding in period. I know people are like saying that he needs to take over Moreno. My views are keep Moreno playing. If he's playing good, don't change him. He's playing good. He's not really letting us down defensively. He looks really good going forwards. He was in contention for man of the match for me in the last game. So, yeah, I'm happy to keep him in the team. Midfield, I'm going to go with Henderson, Wijnaldum, and I want Firmino to go in midfield, guys. I think it'd probably be Coutinho in midfield, but what I would like to see, like we've spoke about previously, and that is I'd love to see Firmino dropped from that striker position into centre mid, playing alongside Wijnaldum as the box-to-box. Firmino is really good at getting back and winning the ball and really good at linking up play. So why not put him in midfield? He played there for his last team. He's really good in that role. Klopp sees him as a striker because he's really good at finishing, but we're not seeing goals from him. We're seeing a dip in form at the moment. Really, to be honest with you, maybe we should be resting him for this game, so you might see him not start. If that's the case, then Coutinho starts in midfield and play someone like Solanke or Sturridge up top. Sturridge needs game time to be as sharp as what he used to be. The reason he's missing chances at the moment, guys, is because he's just not got the game time, you know what I mean? So I definitely would say that if Firmino drops to the bench or sits this one out due to match fitness and that, then I'd like to see Sturridge play up there. Would be more than happy to see Ings or Solanke start as well, like either one of them. So, yeah, I think the options for striker position are quite good. But what I'm going to say is what I'd like, and that's Henderson, Wijnaldum, and Firmino in midfield. And then up top, Salah, Mane playing as a striker, and Coutinho on the left. Obviously, Coutinho prefers to play on the left than what he does in midfield. He sees it as his position, even though he's quality in midfield as well. But yeah, I'd like to see. We know he does a job there. Mane, I really want to see what he's like playing up top. He did it for Southampton. He ripped Liverpool a new arsehole when we played against him and that. So I do generally think that it is a case of giving him a trial up there, see how he does. If you've got Coutinho playing on that left wing, Firmino in midfield, I think that would probably be our strongest front 4 with Firmino playing behind Mane, if you know what I mean. Personally, that's what I'd like to see, but we don't know until it actually happens, and I don't think Klopp's going to do that, but it's just what I want to see, guys. But yeah, let me know what your starting 11s would be, whether you'd like to see Firmino dropped into midfield with Mane playing up top. A couple of us was discussing it the other day and that, so yeah, I want to know your views on it. And yeah, like I say, 2-1, guys, for me. I think it's going to be close, but hopefully Liverpool can overcome the Benitez factor and, yeah, try and make something happen, you know. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? We need to keep winning, guys. Obviously, we've got the international break after this game, I think. I think I'm right with that one. I think it's a couple of weeks. And then Man United is the next game back up, and we know how tough that's going to be because they're playing really well. So I'd love to beat them, but we could do with getting 3 points on the board to take some of the pressure off the boys going into an international break to come back against Man United. You know, if we lost this or drop points, then we lose points against Man United, then it's not looking great, is it, guys? So yeah, it's a must win for me, guys. Even though it's away, we should be putting Newcastle to sleep, really, shouldn't we? So let's jump straight back to the chat and see what's going on here. Think we'll win, to be honest. Should be a good game. Usually is that game. Yeah, I think we should win as well. T. Like, we need to, really, don't we? And we should be beating Newcastle. We're not the best team in the league, are they? So if it was like Man City, Chelsea, teams like that, we should say, hopefully we can win. But against teams like Newcastle and stuff, we should be winning that game. I can get Mahrez and Bernardo Silva. Don't get Bernardo Silva as shit, mate, in my opinion. But yeah, I'll talk more about FIFA later. But let's try and keep it to Liverpool just briefly, if you know what I mean. Like for the lads that don't play FIFA and stuff, I want to try and keep it because that's what this channel mainly is. Both will be shit. Oh, what Mahrez and yeah, I get you. Neither are strong and pacey. No, it's all about strength and pace on this one. Cool, says Radiated. Tim Ward, I reckon Wijnaldum will score against his old club. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? It would be good if he did, guys, because they was laughing at the price that we paid for him and that. And I'd really like to see Wijnaldum have an absolute destroyer of a game. He's capable of it. We've seen he's had games where he's been on fire, isn't he? So yeah, I really do think that we could see a good game from him. Yeah, me personally would love to see him get a goal. You know what I mean? Banging a hat trick against your old club, like that'd be really nice, wouldn't it? Like, let's just see what happens with that one. But yeah, I agree with you, Tim, mate. Would be good, wouldn't it, if he did get a goal? T says Walker. Oh, still talking about FIFA there, mate. Cool, mate. Cheers. Right, I just gotta get back to it. Where was I? Radiator says line up for Sunday: Karius, Gomez, Matip, Lovren, Robbo, Genie, Hendo, Phil, Bobby, Salah, Mane. That's a really strong lineup as well, Radiator, mate. I like that lineup. It's very good. Good shout. Atticus, evening, boys. Evening, at mate. How are you this evening? I hope you're all good, at mate. How's the missus? She all right, buddy? Radiated. What I would like to see: Karius, Gomez, Dejan, Matip, Robbo, Hendo, Genie, Ox, left wing Phil, Salah, Mane. Yeah, that would be sick, man. Yeah, I like that. Obviously, Ox is still bedding in any at the moment, but I want to see him get more game time. The only way he's going to improve quick, if you know what I mean, is if he's starting for Liverpool and that. But I just can see him being a sub more than often than not, if you know what I mean, at the moment. Tony, you right, Tony, mate? How are you this evening? When she thinks and makes you out to be a spastic, I'm not well. I can't text. Fuck off. I'm buzzing for the game, lads. 3 points has to be captured, if not big problems. Yeah. Oh, I'm guessing you was talking about your missus there, Tony, mate. Yeah, women troubles. It's never good, is it, Tony, mate? But yeah, it is a 3-point game on Sunday. We need to take it, boys. We really do. Why play Mane up top when we have other good options? He's better coming in from out wide. I just think that mate, he can finish with both feet, to be honest, Atticus, mate. And I know you say we got other good options, but I really want to see Mane tested up top. I think putting Mane up top, if you got him out on the wing, he scores goals. But if you played him as a striker for us, I think he could get 25, 30 goals easily in a season. He can bang it in with both feet. He's got pace. He's very clever. He can link up with players as well. So I just want to see it personally, Atticus, mate. It's something that I'd like to see and test, if you know what I mean. See how he does. He could be that out-and-out striker that Liverpool really need. And all the time we've got Coutinho in the team that plays really good on left wing. Salah now on the right wing, you know what I mean? I just think it would be really dangerous because if you have Mane out top and Coutinho cutting him to shoot with his right, Mane could go over to the left, which would obviously open up space for that. Vice versa, Salah could cut in and Mane. Do you know what I mean? Mane's got the pace to get in behind and that to make that happen. Whereas Firmino sometimes drops too deep for me, which the wingers' options are then like they're void, if you know what I mean, in some of the situations. So just something that I've noticed and that I'd like to see, if you know what I mean. Because no one's scoring, says T, worth a try, to be fair. If it clicks, then yeah, exactly, man. Like, I just feel like we need to mix it up a bit, change it up, and I want to see Firmino played in midfield. I think he's a midfield. I don't think he's a striker. I think he does very well as that false nine, but I don't think he's the out-and-out striker, and I think Klopp's going to have to start going to an out-and-out striker. Look, when teams sit back against Liverpool and that, and we're very narrow going forwards, not having an out-and-out striker up top is damaging Liverpool at the moment. The false nine doesn't work when teams are sitting back because it gets too congested on the edge of the box. Firmino's often dropping too deep, which means he's not in there getting to the front post when crosses are put in and that. Like, you know what I mean? I just feel we need someone that is going to be a poacher more than Firmino at the moment, and Mane is that poacher. Slanky looks like he could be a poacher. Sturridge is a poacher, you know what I mean? But Sturridge, we've obviously got to be careful of him with injury, so he can't play all the time. So, yeah, I'd love to see Mane tried up there, mate. I don't know. Gab, I think Ingsy on the bench. Yeah, would love to see that, Gab, mate. I want to see Ingsy start getting some game time as well. When Ingsy come on, I can't remember what game it was, but the other week or whatever, Ingsy's pressing was really impressive. The way he pressed was better than any of our strikers that I've seen yet. And I was just watching him, the way he pressed. Obviously, he didn't get much of a chance to do anything physically on the game, but the way he moves and presses, teams just couldn't really get out that well. He really hurried them compared to, I know Firmino can do that, but Ings has got that natural ability. He did it before he come to Liverpool, and I think he would be really good as a presser for us up top. Atticus, we shall see. Would love to see Ox start again. Yeah, 100% Atticus, mate. 100%. I want to see him get given more game time. Gavin says, evening, lads. Sorry I've not been about. I've been consoling my best mate who's lost his uncle recently. Don't you apologise, Gavin, mate. That's more than okay. Like, I've been mad busy as well, Gavin, mate. So it's not been max content like this stream. I've only been streaming for 14 minutes and I've just been mad with work. But yeah, I'm really sorry to hear that, and I hope that your mate's all right, mate. To be honest, like I've been there. I lost my uncle, and I was really close with him, and it was only about 3 or 4 years ago, and it still hurts now. So I know how horrible it can be for someone. But glad you've made this stream though tonight, mate. Atticus, make a good point about Mane up front. To be honest, that's just my observations, Atticus, mate. Do you know what I mean? Like everyone obviously watches different parts of the games and how things happen. It's just something that I've been noticing because we've not been scoring a lot. I've been looking at some of the games that we've played and where it's going wrong, and it's just something that I feel we need to change, if you know what I mean. So, just an opinion, Gavin. It's great to see that Lallana and Klein are on the way back as well. Yeah, brilliant, man. I don't like to say that we've missed them because Liverpool should be able to cope without people in the team, if you know what I mean. Like we should be strong enough, and our starting 11s have been strong on paper, but yeah, definitely getting Klein back in at right back would be a result. Lallana is just a driving force in midfield, and I think we have missed his creativity as well. So can't wait to get him back in there as an option as well. So yeah, it's looking good, isn't it? Oh, I'm always when I do these streams late at night, I'm always like gassy where I've had like food and everything. You know what I mean? Like it fucking plays on me. Where was it? It's jumped. Give me 2 seconds, lads. Tony Kelly says, yeah, misses problems, but she can't even answer me. Why she truly doesn't bother texting me first. I'm putting in more effort. I'm done. I kept going back because I thought it would work. I'm back texting. Yeah, man. There's only so much a person can take, Tony, mate. You know what I mean? I totally back your decision if you decide you can't get back there. You know what I mean? Like I said to you before, it's down on you. We can only advise you on things, but yeah, if she's fucking you about still, mate, then it don't look good, does it? So, and I'm sorry to hear it, mate. DC, you're right. DC, how are you this evening, buddy? Glad you're on the stream, mate. Ox and Salah on the wide, and Mane on top. Coutinho, Hendo, and Genie in mid. That's a good shout as well, DC, mate. Having Ox out on the wing instead of Coutinho out, where you've got Coutinho still in midfield. And yeah, obviously Vassalo and Firmino to sit out, isn't it, to have a bit of rest because we've noticed a dip, and probably it is because he's being overplayed. He works his arse off, doesn't he, Firmino? So he's probably knackered, to be fair. So that's a good shout as well, man. I really like that comment. Imagine we'd sign Werner, the pace up top. Oh, it would be ridiculous, man. Can you imagine? It's something that I think we might go after next summer, you know, Atticus, mate. I think if we see that Klopp decides Sturridge is going to go next summer, or Ings goes, obviously there's rumours about Ings leaving as well. So, and I think that was in January. I can't remember who the team was. One of you guys will know, but obviously where I've been working at, I've been trying to read stuff, but it's very patchy in that at the moment. But yeah, I think if one of them goes, then Werner's a good choice to come in. I think he's a top quality striker, and he's got a long career ahead of him still with that pace up top with Mane and Salah. It's going to scare the shit out of teams, but I do worry, Atticus, though, that makes teams sit even deeper than what they do already, if that's possible. Like, because no one's going to want to play high line against M3, are they? Let's face it. Yeah, Werner is a beast, says DC, 100%, guys. Would rather have Phil on the left and Ox in midfield. That's a good shout as well, Atticus. Obviously, Ox wants to play in midfield, doesn't he? He's never really been given his full chance in midfield. So yeah, hopefully Klopp is the man to give that. Obviously, he chose to join Liverpool, there's going to be a few factors in it. It's not just over one factor, but one of them would have predominantly been Klopp saying, yeah, if you want to play midfield, that's where I see you as a driving midfielder. So yeah, that could possibly happen as well. So I really like it. We got options, guys, which is really good, isn't it? And I love like the different views and things that you guys have to me. It's really cool. Tony King, if we signed him, the more the better. More fight for Firmino to try harder. Yeah, competition's healthy, man. It's just obviously if we've got loads of options, then I feel like we won't see us go out all out for a big striker, like a world class striker or whatever, or someone that's going to cost a lot of money in that striker position unless we got a striker on the way out. Because Klopp thinks we got enough options at the moment, but it just depends, doesn't it, on whether players are happy. Like Ings has worked his bollocks off to get back into the team. If he's not getting game time, he might decide to go. He might go out on loan or whatever. I don't know. Obviously, you've got to remember Origi's out on loan. He could come back in next year. Because Firmino isn't a striker. Tony, nah, he's a midfielder, isn't he, guys? Let's face it. Like attacking midfielder, false nine, whatever you want to call it. That's Firmino, isn't it? Watch him against Bayern away last season was insane in centre mid. Just jumped. Give me a second. Who was insane in centre mid? Because you must be talking about Ox, wouldn't you? Because I've seen clips of him in centre mid and I really liked it. I thought he looked really quality. And it's funny how some Arsenal fans are really bitter and go, he's shit in midfield. It was his worst games for us. I don't agree. And some of my mates that watch every single minute of Arsenal play and they go to the ground, that they said Ox looks really good in midfield, to be honest. So, Ferno, hi. You're right, Ferno. How are you this evening, buddy? Glad you can make the stream, mate. Sorry this stream started late tonight, guys. It's work, man. Seriously, some of the lads will know that I've been messaging throughout the day. I've been non-stop today. I've been non-stop recently, but obviously with Christmas looming, I've just got every bit of work that comes up. I've got to take it, guys, because I need to get some money in the bank for Christmas and that, and for all the presents and that. You guys know what it's like, don't you? Atticus at home, actually. Oh, what you miss is at home, is that Atticus, man? Oh, no, you're talking about against Bayern, was it, or whatever? I don't know, because man, I'm getting muddled up as I always do. Tony, true, but somehow he is more of a midfielder, to be honest. That must be about Firmino. I meant you made a good point, Atkas King. Oh yeah, man, yeah, I did get that you said that, man. I was just saying, like, it's just my views on it. Like, I know people will disagree with it and that, but yeah, like, thank you anyway. Ferno, let's try Mane as a striker. Ox in left wing, he's quite decent there, and give Bobby a rest. He played too many games and he's exhausted. Yeah, I agree, Ferno, man. I really do feel that Bobby needs a rest, and we have got options. Either Coutinho out on the left wing, Ox out on left wing. I definitely feel that we need to give Mane a try up front because I think it would actually be really fucking lethal. Ashley Blake, do you think us... You're right, Ash, mate. How are you anyway, by the way? You all right tonight, bud? Thanks for joining me on the stream. Do you think us being balanced in defence/attack is down to tactics or more personnel? I think it's a tactics thing as well. Obviously, personnel will help in certain areas. Like we need a commanding centre-back like your Virgil van Dijk to come in, you know what I mean? Someone with pace so that when we play the high line, they are quick enough to get back in and that. And obviously, set pieces is part tactics. Now, I think it is literally split down the board with it, Ashley, mate. I feel that there's only so much that new personnel can do if they come into the team. But Klopp's working on tactics at the moment, and that's why we're seeing a little bit of an inconsistent level from Liverpool at the moment and not too great. It's because it was almost like when he first come in, 1 minute we looked blitzing, next minute, like it was like half a game we blitz people, and then half a game we just, everyone said it was a fitness thing. But it was, people are working on new tactics and that, and look, let's face it, right? If players up top, because Klopp said it's not the defensive side of it, isn't just down to the centre backs and that, it's down to the whole team. So one of the reasons I feel that we're not being as clinical going forwards is because maybe our strikers before, they wasn't worried about getting back and defending. So they were fully focused on getting forwards and getting that goal. Whereas now they're not just focused on getting forwards and getting that goal, they're focused on getting forwards, but they're also obviously working on shit. But if we lose that in this situation, I've then got to have a look and be aware of where the players are for a counter against us so that I can drop back into my role to stop them from attacking as well. So it's a little bit, at the moment, I feel like all the players are kind of split in their learning, and they've got to get to the stage where it comes natural, and that it's just like if us lads play on FIFA or whatever, it's like muscle memory, how you just like do it. You don't really think, do you? You just physically do it or whatever. And it's the same with professional footballers. They kind of, once they learn their role, it takes a while to get used to it. But then you look at James Milner at left back last year. He's not a left back, but once he got used to it, he knew it, and it looked like it come natural towards the end of the season. I didn't feel like James Milner wasn't a left back, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I feel that that's probably why it's going on. So it's a bit of personnel and a bit of tactics as well, which tactics I feel have already been changed. Now it's down to let's wait and see what happens in January, see who comes in, what we do then. I don't know, man. But you've got to remember as well, guys, when it comes to January, if we get in new centre-backs, new personnel, then obviously Dave then got to adjust to it. So we could still see inconsistency throughout the games and stuff. So yeah, it's just one of them things, isn't it? But it is split down the middle with it, mate, honestly. But good question as always. Salah at right wing, says Furno. Yeah, oh, that was to do with the other one. Started out as Cam / left wing. Would like to see how he fares as a box-to-box midfielder, though. Are you on about Ox there? Mix of both. Back in 15, lads. Okay, teammate. Gavin says, why not stick Ings as striker with Mane and Salah on the wings? It will give him a massive boost. Again, another good shout, man. If you're looking at the confidence now, Ings has worked his box off to get back in. Very good at pressing. He's lively. He runs like an absolute trooper, doesn't he? If he could do 65 minutes for us from the start of the game, let's face it, it's against Newcastle that we should beat. They're going to be strong defensively, but I don't think Ings will let us down in the defending side of it. It's just whether he's sharp enough to be able to bang in the goals when he gets chances. But that's one of Ings' strengths, is that he's a bit of a goal poacher, isn't he? So that is a natural thing. Sturridge is naturally gifted at finishing, but you're seeing that because he hasn't had much game time, he's not burying chances that normally he would easily. So yeah, but I don't know. I would say start Ings. If it's not going well by half time, maybe take him off. If Liverpool ain't got a goal or whatever. But if it's going well, leave him on until 65 minutes or whatever and take him off. If that was the case, it's still a good shout. It would do his confidence a world of good. Obviously, fighting so hard to get back into the team, giving him that is a big, big pat on the back from Klopp, innit, if he started him like that. Atticus, see you then, T. Gavin, and he's a natural striker, unlike Firmino. Yeah, he's an out-and-out striker, isn't he, Gavin? So, yeah, big shout, man. Like I say, he's that poacher that Liverpool are missing at the moment. Firmino's not a poacher. Firmino is a good link-up player, and he can finish with both feet. One of the reasons why Klopp said that he sees him as a striker is because when Firmino first joined Liverpool, a lot of the players were saying in training, everything that Firmino hit left or right foot was fine in the back of the net. So Klopp's obviously come in and gone, oh, he's a fucking striker. Do you know what I mean? I saw him when he played in the German league, and he's quality at finishing, but it's not working at the moment, is it? And whether that's down to he needs time to rest or whatever, or whether we need an out-and-out striker to complement our new tactics that we're trying, I don't know. But we've definitely got to try new things, guys. And all these options that you guys are giving as well is really good as well. Michael Watson, you right, Michael? How are you doing this evening, buddy? I hope you're good. Did you say The Walking Dead was good because the box sets have appeared on my Sky Go? Walking Dead are absolutely amazing, Michael. Seriously, put it this way, Michael, right? When I wasn't one of these people that started watching Walking Dead from the beginning. I've watched them all from the beginning now, but I started watching it when it was like 3 or 4 seasons in at least. Like I watched it quite late and just ended up binge watching them all because I'm not really into zombies and apocalypse and all that shit. It's never been something that's really interested me. But I gave it a go anyway, started watching it, and yeah, storylines are absolutely brilliant. It's not all about zombies and that once it gets it. I mean, you might be used to it, like you might like stuff like that, but if you don't, just wait until all the zombie shit gets out of the way, and then it's more about survival in other aspects as well as that, if you know what I mean. And it's just really, really good, Michael. Trust me, I think you will not be disappointed if you watch Walking Dead, mate. So, yeah. And I'm not sponsored by Walking Dead either, Michael. So that means it's an honest opinion. Atticus, Ings isn't fully fit yet, not even banging him in for under 23s, so he's not ready to play in the Premier League. Yeah, I get what you mean, Atticus, mate. It is one of the things. I think it would be a confidence boost for him, but when you've got people like Slanky, Sturridge, and that have played more game time than Ings at the moment, then it would be foolish to play Ings over him. You know what I mean? But I just definitely don't want to see Firmino start up top for us in this game. I love Firmino, and yeah, he's part of that attacking forward that's absolutely quality. But he needs a rest, doesn't he, guys? And if he doesn't rest, if he starts this game, I would like to see him play in midfield. Tony Kelly, don't get me wrong, she's a lovely girl, but her humour and mood swings takes over, and she is too controlling. Then she feels nothing bad can happen. Then over, yeah, man. I think you got to consider her age as well, Tony, mate. She's young. Girls go through massive changes, same as us lads do. Like you're around the age, Tony, mate, where you're What's it called? I can't think what the name of it is. It's everyone knows what it is. Your testosterone levels and that are all over the place. So yeah, you're both young. So you got to try and remember that as well. But if she's playing you up too much, mate, then I'm not going to sit there and say keep at it, mate. You know what I mean? Hope we get Werner next season, young and proven. Yeah, I would love for that to happen, man. Really, looking at him, I would really, really like to see him in Liverpool. I think he'd suit us big time. Um, oh, it's jumps. Let me just catch up, guys. I've got to find where I was again. Right, I'm back. Gavin says he doesn't have to play 90 minutes. Because give him 45, 60 minutes and bring him off for Firmino. Yeah, interesting views there, Gavin, mate. As always, I was in a toxic relationship like that, Tony. You'll end up finding someone amazing that you deserve. You're a good lad, believe me, mate. Yeah, he will do, man. That's good. Good chat there, mate. That you just told him. Ferno, Cater, and Werner next year partnership will be like Gerald and Therese. Yeah. Yeah, Gerald and Therese were absolutely amazing in it. So, yeah, I don't know whether it would be as good as that, but they definitely do link up well in their team, don't they? And yeah, getting them both in would be good because they know how to travel plays already. And obviously we got one of them, haven't we? So yeah, bringing in the other one would be quality. Yeah, I think Werner would suit us as well as KR. It would be OP. Or start someone else up top and sub Ings on. I don't know. Yeah, possibly again, guys. There's loads of options, isn't there, at the moment? We're looking good for options. And Virgil in the team as well. Yeah, man, hopefully January comes and we get Virgil in. Obviously, he's talking a lot about Man City and Liverpool in it at the moment, so it's going to be between us and Man City. I just hope that Liverpool can pit Man City to him. I'd be gutted if he goes to Man City, guys. I literally would just kick off big time because then I'd be like, whoever's fault it was at Liverpool, they fucking ruined it for us. Let's not go that far. Furno says that because Gavin, either way, Ings is natural striker and will get us goals. Yeah, I need to go for a bit as I've got to charge my iPad back in a tick. Okay, right there, mate. You take it easy. Maybe not that level, but you know what I mean, Atkas King. Yeah, I get what you mean, though, Furno. They are good together. They do link well. If he gets back to his best, he will, Gav. Yeah, I know, Furno. I agree. It has the potential to come close to that, in my opinion. Oh, yeah. I get what you mean about the partnership and that. No, still in hospital, but nothing too serious. We'll know more tomorrow. Fucking hell, am I really far behind Atticus, mate? Okay, buddy. Well, just if you want to keep me updated, mate, then keep me updated or whatever. Obviously, I haven't been messaging you too much at the moment because obviously I know the situation. I just don't want to like interrupt or anything. You know, I know what it's like, mate. Like I said, I've been there and that. So hopefully all goes well, mate. Ings is English. Kai. Oh, radiated. Sorry, I just sniped studs for 950 coins. Pretty good, huh? That is good, man. DC, read a rumour about Liverpool trying to get a new deal for Keita in January because of some criticism of him by media and manager. Not true, DC, man. Seriously, there's loads of rumours coming out at the moment. It's easy clickbait, mate. I could literally put up a video tomorrow saying Keita is definitely coming in January and it would get thousands of views on YouTube. But like I said before, I'm not going to do shit like that. My personal opinion of it, if I was to put a video out about it would be worded something like a lot of rumours going around about Keita joining Liverpool in January, or is Keita going to join Liverpool in January? Do you know what I mean? And then I'll talk about it and that. That's what you're seeing a lot of people are doing because they know it gets views and that. But honest opinions, mate, I really do believe that it just will be in the summer. I'd love to be proved wrong. I'd love for him to come in January, but I don't believe what I'm seeing in the media at the moment about all that personally. Ferno, if we win the league or the oh yeah, look, put it this way, Ferno. Have any of you guys seen? I think it was a Mirror that I read it on or something. Fucking Mirror of all things. About Barcelona could play in the Premier League because of this referendum or whatever the fuck it is on Sunday. Do you know what I mean? Like, why the fuck would Barcelona play in the Premier League? Like, are they really gonna? What, are they just gonna move over to England? Like, move their camp over and that? Like, fucking jokes, guys. Really, it is. It's mental, isn't it? Absolute bollocks. If we win the league or the Champions League, will that be the only way that Coutinho will stay? He needs to win a big trophy this year. If Coutinho's only going to stay if Liverpool won the Champions League or whatever, then I'd rather see him go because I feel like too many players these days are like, oh, we have to win things or I'm leaving. You know, I do generally think that he will end up at Barcelona or Real Madrid next summer. I'd love to keep him for longer than that. Hopefully, this year he has a good season. Hopefully he's happy with how Liverpool are playing come then and decides to stay. Depends if Liverpool can get him on a bigger contract, bigger money. But if I was Liverpool, I'd say, look, I want to tie you down on an even bigger contract. However, we'll put a buyout clause in to make you happy, but it would be 300 million because come next year, that's not stupid to say that someone would pay that if they really wanted to. You know, like it sounds stupid, but if you look at Neymar and that, and then players like Mbappe and that next year, money could be even a lot more higher. So, yeah, who knows? But Phil's reiterated his interest to go to Barca, so it's likely that he's off next season. Yeah, I agree, Atkus, mate. Depends if this year is our year. Yeah. Because I hope Klopp doesn't pull a Rodgers and not sign anyone in Jan. We would have won the league that year if he'd signed at least a mid or Yarmolenko. In my opinion, Hendo's red card lost us a title that season. Yeah, big time, man. I totally agree. I'm worried that Klopp's going to be stubborn. I'm just worried that because of the new tactics that he's doing, all of a sudden we're going to keep a couple of clean sheets and it's going to look really good defensively. And then come January, Klopp and that's going to go, well, the team are playing well. This is why I wasn't fully stressed about the dip in form of late from Liverpool because I was thinking, well, this surely will just solidify that Liverpool are going to sign a centre-back or a couple of centre-backs or whatever in January. But yeah, if they started improving really well before then it is something that Liverpool might do. Klopp generally doesn't like to do January business. Liverpool don't really like to do a lot of January business because money's ridiculous in January, and especially with how money is anyway these days. So yeah, I just hope that we do get in centre-backs. I generally feel if we don't go in for Virgil straight away come January, then he's gone to Man City or Chelsea or whatever. I don't think Liverpool will get him. He's not going to be at Southampton gone January. In my opinion, I think he'll be going. I think the talks that Virgil had with Southampton was pretty much, I want to go in January, I'll play for you, but I want to go in January, end of. As he was Gerrard's legs. Whoa. Oh, what? Hendo, yeah. Watch Genie's first away goal against Newcastle. Yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it? At under 23 level against under 23 level, he scores every game. Oh, I don't know, I'm missing something here. But still, it's still an amazing record, that because King. Seeing something justifying Barca playing in the Prem by saying Swansea are in the Prem, what the fuck? What? What the fuck is that all about, man? Oh, yeah, because Swansea's well like Barcelona, aren't they? Fucking absolute joke, mate. Absolute joke. Doesn't mean he's ready for the first team. Are you talking about Wilson or something, guys? Because I must have missed a comment or something here, but I'm wondering whether you guys are talking about Harry Wilson and his record now, because he's really good, isn't he, for the youngsters, but he wouldn't be as good in the Premier, in my opinion. He needs to wait a little bit. Wasn't there consideration of scraping the Scottish League and scrapping them and moving them to the Premier League, etc.? There was talk about it, Gavin, wasn't there? But I don't really know what's happened with that at the moment. I ain't heard any more on that, but they was definitely talking about it. But I don't know. All this shit, wouldn't it? Because what you got to remember as well, guys, I don't know where it's going to stand because technically, right, we play in Europe and shit like that, right? But England's no longer in Europe, are they? So I don't know what. I think we're going to see a lot of a change up in the future, like with how leagues and structures and all that is done. Because I feel like people are going to start getting pissed off on rights and stuff like that, and players obviously getting work permits and everything. So in a few years, I think there's going to be major changes to everything. But I really don't know what's going to happen at the moment. It does depend on a few major factors, doesn't it? But yeah, the Barcelona coming to the Premier League just makes me laugh. You know what I mean? But fuck it, like it's another competitor against Liverpool if that was to happen, which I wouldn't like. But on the other hand, having them in the Premier League, it's always good to watch. I mainly follow Premier League football. I don't really watch all the other football and that. So, yeah, being able to watch Barcelona more would be good. Seeing them tested in the Premier League would be really good as well. I'd love to see it if they did like a juggle up every now and then where it was like Barcelona join the Premier League for like one season, then Real Madrid join next season. Just a bit of a mix up to see whether, say, if Liverpool went and joined like the Spanish League one year to see if we would win that or whatever, give teams chance of winning different trophies and mix. I don't know, man. I just thought it would be a really good idea, but then I guess that's kind of what the Champions League and shit like that and Europa League and that does. But yeah, I don't know. I just want to see it different. I want to see it like a league, if you know what I mean. Just see how they fare in different leagues. Because I really generally believe that Barcelona and Real Madrid now wouldn't be as good as what they are in the Premier League. Is what I'd love to see them come up against, like a Watford or whatever, to see how they cope against a team that will sit really deep and then just fucking bundle them. Do you know what I mean? In a box, see how they cope with that. they'd still beat them in my opinion. But yeah, Rishi, you right, Rishi? How you doing, mate? Yo, what's happening? You good? I'm very good, Rishi, mate. How are you, buddy? Glad you've joined me on the stream tonight, mate. Hope you're all good. Have you changed your room? I ain't changed my room, mate, but it's set up a bit different because I've got the sofas turned around like this, and I'm basically facing the TV in front of me because I've got the PlayStation and that set up in front of me because where I've been working, I don't have much of a chance to play shit and that. So I've got this set up now to do the stream. Because I wanted to do a stream before I played on the play. I want to talk to you guys more importantly than playing on that. So yeah, but then as soon as I finish this stream shortly, I will then go on that. This stream will go for an hour. Once it hits the hour mark, guys, then I'll be coming off and going on the PlayStation because like I'm not something we're working at the moment. I'm not able to fully do streams like for crazy hours like I was before. But if it dies down again, then I'll be back to normal. But obviously, work is money, innit, guys? And this isn't my job. So I just do this as a hobby and to try and talk to you guys as much what I can. So, England is in Europe, just not in the EU, which is trading bloc, not a continent. I have no idea, Atticus, mate. Like, to be honest with you, I don't know what's happening with stuff, to be honest, because the reason with it, Atticus, mate, is what I'm saying is because when we started saying that we was coming out of Europe and that, there was a lot of talk about players and work permits and everything from it. So I don't know. Obviously, you're probably better than me with things like that, but on a serious note, mate, like I was reading stuff that it could have a major effect on the Premier League and the players and stuff. So, yeah, that's why I brought it up, if you know what I mean. Yeah, cool. Hope to chat to you a bit more on Sunday. Yeah, big time, man. I'll be doing a stream on Sunday after the game, as always, guys. Like, you know, I always try and get my streaming on a Sunday. But what I might try and do, guys, because work's mad at the moment, and obviously because we're now on the lead up to Christmas and that, I can't afford to do this and not work, if you know what I mean, as well. Like, so what I might do is not stream every day, if you know what I mean. I'll try and release videos, a video talking about major key points throughout the week and that. Obviously, if there's key points to talk about in the days, then I'll do that. But then the streams maybe do 3 a week or something silly. It's just because I was basically killing myself, guys. Like, obviously, my headaches were really bad and everything. And when I was talking to doctors, they were saying to me that with work, because I use computers a lot with work and then streaming till silly o'clock in the morning, like when I told them about that, they were saying it's no good for you, no good for your health and everything. And funnily enough, where I ain't been streaming that much at the moment and that, my headaches have eased up a little bit. You noticed I've got my glasses with me, but I'm not having to wear them as much on the streams and everything. So yeah, it's just, it doesn't mean that the channel's not going to have as much content. It just means I'm not going to be stupid with it, if you know what I mean. Like, I was overdoing it with the streams anyway, like, to be honest, because I liked talking to you lot. So, yeah, man. But we definitely talk on Sunday, though. Around the games and that, you'll always get streams and videos out of me for definite, guys. And then when the transfer window opens, it'll be manic because I'll be doing loads of videos then and that, because I'll have more to talk about. At the moment, I feel like sometimes I do a stream and there's not too many key points to talk about. But I was doing a stream because I wanted to talk to you guys, get your views on a few things, find out how you're doing and that. But obviously, it's a Liverpool channel. So, and then at the moment as well, obviously, a lot of people that are subscribers to me have said that they want some FIFA content on the channel. So I'm now trying to work out how I can add a bit of FIFA content for those guys as well. But not everyone wants to watch the FIFA content. So, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to balance it all out, guys. But it's predominantly a Liverpool channel and it will stay that way. But yeah, if I can add some FIFA things on it, I've got the Premier League Player of the Month, Mane now, so I'm going to do a live review on that after I've done this game when I'm playing. I'll set up a stream that will stream to YouTube, but you won't see me on webcam or whatever it will look differences because it'll be my gameplay, but you'll be able to hear my voice and there'll still be a chat where you can talk to me and that, but it won't be as easy as this, if you know what I mean. But I just want to do a review, see how Mane plays and stuff like that, you know. So, but he looks like an absolute beast, guys, for you FIFA fans, if you know what I mean. Atticus, going to have to clock off, lads. See you all soon. Take care, Atticus, mate. Night, bud. Hope all goes well with you and the missus, mate, as always. Gavin says, guys, I'm renewing my PSN membership. Yes, in November. I'm going to get FIFA 18 on PS4 as I'm getting the Xbox One version for Xbox so I can still play it. Wicked, Gavin, man. That's really good to hear. Yeah, it's absolutely quality, Gavin, mate. Seriously, like really, really good. I've been well happy with it. I did have a full Liverpool team and Anfield and the both the Liverpool kits and that, but to be fair, guys, like all of the whole having a whole of the Liverpool team and that wasn't the strongest online and that, so I've now had to buy some other players, invest in that in other players to see out like other OP players and that. So it's been going good anyway, man. It has been going good so far. But yeah, can't wait to see you on PlayStation. Rishi says, "Night, bro. Sleep well and good luck for the team this weekend." Yeah. Night Atka says Furno. Back lads. Yeah, you're right, team man. Furno, I remember when we signed Mane, I thought he was going to flop. I know many of us doubted him when he came in. Yeah, I for one was so happy that we got Mane. To be honest, I can't remember who it was. We was linked with someone else as well, and there was a link with like Arda Turan and that, and people were going, "Oh my god, we should get them and not Mane." Like we're a fucking joke. We just ended up with Mane. Well, I'm sorry, but just look how it's turned out. I knew how good he was at Southampton. I followed him because of his game against Liverpool and that, so I watched a lot on him. And I was like, this lad is going to destroy the Premier League. Like, and I'm fucking happy that we've got him. Seriously, I think put him a striker and he'd be the Suarez replacement that we haven't had since he's gone, in my opinion. But obviously people differ. I've caught up with stream, guys. I'm not doing too bad, am I? Obviously, I've been trying and that to do things. Guys, can you tell me something? If I click this play ad button, right, tell me if it comes up with an advert, because I don't know how this works, but there's no adverts coming up apparently, so 2 seconds. Has that played an advert to you guys? I don't know whether it plays an advert now or if people are watching it on playback or whatever, because obviously my videos are monetized, so I don't know whether I'm earning money off the streams, and I've been mainly predominantly streaming and not fucking not doing videos as much, which obviously the videos they get more views, get more money and that. So I can add you guys and I'll give you guys a few games as well. Yeah, that'd be sweet, man. That'd be really good. Mine at centre forward would be deadly, definitely, man. T, no ad. I don't get it, T, right? It says play ad, like, on the stream thing. So I click on it, and it don't fucking play the ad. And I've got it set up as monetized as well. Just going to click this. I'm going into it. All says it's monetized. So I'm wondering whether that will just play when people watch it back, if you know what I mean, T. Which I'll get some people that watch it back that miss the streams, but just wondered whether it would play live. As the Arsenal fans call Mane, he's a Black Suarez. Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely. It makes me laugh when they call him that. But on a serious note, playing him a striker, I think he's going to be the closest to the finisher that we had in Suarez, and the all-out scared the shit out of people striker that we could do with. I don't think Firmino scares the shit out of teams. He's a good player and they know that he's quality, but I don't think he scares the shit out of them, whereas Mane does. So putting him up there, and Coutinho scares shit out of people on the left. Salah's scaring the shit out of people on the right. He's always been a menace since he's come into the team. Salah's bugging me though, right? Because he looks really deadly. But what that lad needs to learn to do is go to the byline and not just cut in. He needs to learn to use that right foot more, because at the moment I feel if I was playing at left back against Salah, I'd literally drop deep so that he can't outpace me. And then I'd make him go to the byline because I know that he's going to fuck up. He's not going to be as deadly. Whereas all he does mainly is cutting on his left foot. And if he can't pass it in, he passes it back. So I know to get him to pass back, I'll just shut it down. And then if you're playing against him, you tell one of your midfielders, as soon as I turn him in on the to go on the outside and block there, you need to run onto Henderson, because Hendo comes in behind to whip that ball in or whatever, you know what I mean? Or the right back comes in for him to pass back to. So yeah, definitely would shut us down, and teams going to cotton on to that. So he needs to learn to mix it up a bit. But other than that, Salah's a tank as well. T fuck knows could be on the video once it's uploaded. You can add them in. So right, okay. I know I'll click on like the videos that say that they're monetized, but I just don't ever see them really coming up or whatever. Like, so I don't know. But people are saying to me, "Fuck me, you should be earning quite good money off it." I'm not earning anything. Like, I haven't earned a single penny from YouTube. So yeah, I don't know. Something that if any of you guys know more about, then please let me know, because even if I could earn a bit of money off this because of the amount of time I put into it, then it just helps me out, put food on the table, doesn't it? So It's not all about that for me. Obviously, I know I'm not going to earn a lot, but a little bit of money would be nice, like for the work that I put in. Imagine if we still had Suarez in this team and Van Dijk, we'd be so strong, man. So fucking strong, wouldn't we, Furno? My God, yeah, exactly. 2 words, my God, nailed it. Captain Buck, you're right, Captain. How you doing, mate? Can't outpace you. Oh, can't outpace me. Oh God, Salah would fucking outpace me any day, mate. Seriously, I used to be quick, Captain, when I was young, but I'm not so quick now, if you know what I mean. And literally, I could probably do a 10-metre sprint, and then after that, I'm fucked. But yeah, I'd give it a go anyway. I think, to be honest, if I come up against Salah, I'd just fucking put the elbow straight into his chest. Probably get a red card, but I'd let him know I was on the pitch. I'd go in hard, say to him, you ain't getting past me because I'm just going to take you out. So yeah, even if it means I get a red card, so be it. Fuck it. Can we get Gerrard out of retirement to drag us through this rough patch? Mate, seriously, we are kind of missing that captain, ain't we? Like the leader of Gerrard, if you know what I mean. And to be honest with you, playing that holding role at the moment, Gerrard would have been really good in this team because of his vision. Would have imagined Gerrard's vision with Mane, Salah, fucking Coutinho, Firmino all up in front of him. He would be quality, and I'm gutted that he's not in the team still because I think he could have played that Pirlo kind of role that Pirlo did like for Italy. Do you know what I mean? Like he ain't got the legs, but if he just sat in front of the 2 centre backs, then you don't need it, and he's quality at getting back and reading the game. So we missed a trick there, mate, didn't we? But yeah, I don't think we're getting him out of retirement, are we? I think he's doing all right where he is, isn't he? And I think he's got to do that now so that he can take over Klopp for Liverpool, isn't it? I just realised how fucking good that team would be. Yeah. Oh, mate, it would be ridiculous. Is your channel partnered? To YouTube, T, it is. Like with Google AdSense or whatever. But I don't know whether there's any other way. Need to be partnered to earn money. I've got AdSense and it tells me that it's earning money, but I haven't earned enough money to withdraw because you have to withdraw 60 quid. Has to hit £60 to be able to withdraw it. I think I've earned like 20 odd quid or 30 quid or something so far. So not enough really, but plus with views currently you'll get it'll be about 15 a month max. 15 a month max. What's that, man? Probably less than 10. Huh? Are you on about money wise, T? Less than 15 quid or £10 or whatever with the views that I currently get, if you know what I mean. I know it shouldn't be a lot. Yeah. I know it shouldn't be a lot at the moment, but it's just it was bugging me because I saw it was going up and then all of a sudden it's like where I streamed a lot more than I was doing video because the videos earn me more revenue, if you know what I mean, because it gets more views and things like that, whereas the streams don't really earn me any revenue whatsoever as far as I can tell from what I've looked at statistic wise from AdSense. But yeah, obviously I love doing the streams because I get to hear what you guys say and that. So I don't know how many you get overall a month, but yeah, I don't know, man. I can't remember what it is or whatever, but I think I don't know. My watch time's really good, but the views isn't great. But I guess the watch time is because of how much I stream, if you know what I mean. I've done like 5-hour streams and things like that. So Gavin Hendo is so underrated. He does the simple things well, which keeps us ticking and helps to build attacks. Yeah, a lot of people slate him, don't they, and call him horrendous and stuff. Which like I say, it does make me laugh because I'd never heard of that until recently. But I do agree with you that he's underrated. I think Henderson's a lot better than what people make out. But on the other hand, I still I don't think there's really anyone out there that is like your old captains and that anymore, is there? They don't make them like they used to. Let's face it. So yeah, I don't think there's many players that could come in and be a better captain than Henderson at the moment. And as long as the team start listening and pulling people into place like they was in the last game in the first half, then I think we'll be all right. But yeah, Henderson's definitely getting more vocal on that, and I feel that maybe when we said dip from Henderson, it's because he gives it his all, and maybe he needs to be rotated a bit more. But yeah, I do rate Hendo. I think he's a good player, but from time to time, I feel like we miss Gerrard. But I feel like I'm always going to feel like that, Gavin, if you know what I mean, because let's face it, we're always going to miss a Steven Gerrard, aren't we? Like, who wouldn't? You know what I mean? He would have graced any team, wouldn't he? So he's captain fantastic, wouldn't he, lads? But yeah, has anyone got any questions for me? Because obviously the stream's about to end shortly. I'll be ending it. So if you've got any questions about Liverpool, obviously not FIFA because I'll be streaming about FIFA shortly. But yeah, Liverpool related. If you've got any questions or you want to make any points, ask any lads anything, then now's your time to do so. Because when it does hit the hour, guys, I will shut it down. I'm gonna try and keep to a time frame and that. I want to start to make like a rotor as well, like say that I'll be streaming at this time guaranteed because a lot of people don't get my notifications and that, and they're not on anything, so they always go, I always miss your streams and everything and things like that. So I'd love it if I can get to the stage where I could say, right, at 10 o'clock Wednesday night, I'm definitely streaming. After the game, I'll be definitely streaming at this time, you know. It's something that I definitely want to do on the channel going forward so that people know when to expect it. But obviously, because of my work and that at the moment, it's just all over the place. And yeah, I've got people ringing me constantly. Like today, it weren't just the one kind of work. It was literally like I was doing lifts and that because there's a festival on near me. And yeah, people were paying me 20 quid to do a 20-minute drive. So I did loads of lifts and earned good money out of doing that today. So yeah, it's just things like that. You know what I mean? If someone comes at me and says, oh, can you do this for me and stuff? Like, it's money, so I'm going to do it. But hopefully when it settles down and that, I'll be able to do things a little bit better and get times going, you know. So where was it? Captain says they need me. I'd make a good captain. Yes, Captain Buck, mate. Well, your name is Captain Buck, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? That's fucking brilliant, mate. Suited. Gavin says we were spoilt by having Gerrard as a player and as a captain, but having Henderson is a different type of player. Yeah, we've said it before, haven't we, Gavin, mate? We spoke about it before. I remember back when I was first streaming and that, we were talking about how underrated Henderson is and that we were spoilt having Gerrard, and no one really is going to replace Gerrard and what he did at Liverpool. So it is just, it's like a grieving period, and it like when he went, I was real hurt because he's my favourite ever football player, and yeah, like it's just getting used to not having Steven Gerrard in the team. I think the only time that I'll be happy is when Gerrard becomes Liverpool manager, because then I feel like he'd be part of it again, if you know what I mean. T says 2-1. We need a convincing win though. Not had one since Arsenal. Yeah, that's my prediction against Newcastle as well. I think it's going to be a tight game. Benitez's team really set up well defensively. Obviously, he's really good at keeping the team tight, and we know that, obviously, being our ex-manager and that. So, yeah, I think it will be a tight game, and it's at Newcastle as well. But I'm still not confident enough to say that we keep a clean sheet, but I think we should be better defensively, and hopefully we do get a couple of goals. But, yeah, we do need to get a convincing win, but I'm not too sure if it's going to come at Newcastle. It should really, shouldn't it? But again, I think this game's going to be swapping people around, seeing what suits us best, tactics. So at the moment, it's a bit of a test run in it with everything. So I don't know whether the convincing win's going to come this weekend. Captain, I hope a gritty 1-0. I think we need that. Lol, no Karius plays best. Says British team. Yeah, Liverpool too often can't grind out a result, can they, in that sense? Like the 1-0 games and stuff like that. Like a lot of teams that have won the Premier League in the past were capable of doing that, and Liverpool haven't. Liverpool seem to either do really well against a team or they drop points. And yeah, it'd be good to see that we can still grind it out. I would love to go into the game not hoping for that, but yeah, if it was to happen, then I'd still be happy for the 3 points. Could be a few goals, but Rafa likes a chess game. Yeah, definitely captain, man. He's a very intelligent manager, and I think I want Rafa to do really well this year. I always wish Rafa the best wherever he is and that. But it's the one game that I don't want him to do good in, if you know what I mean. Honestly, let's get a convincing win. But yeah, he's one of them managers that I feel will be able to set up against a Klopp team and perform, if you know what I mean. Like, he's very good, and he tactically. So yeah, I think it's going to be tough, guys. Something I wanted to say as well, obviously yesterday I did the video, didn't I, talking about the Bayern Munich manager situation. Just an update as well for some of you guys that haven't kept up on it. I think it is it Tuchel or Tuchel, however you say his name? They heavily linked with him. I know some of you guys are saying that he is, but I really do think that he's probably the manager that will take over there. It sounds like he's lined up there, but the video yesterday was purely just to say don't panic if you see links with Klopp to Bayern Munich, because it's an easy link. And yeah, I don't think he's going to go there. But it's funny, he did speak about it, didn't he? And that. So yeah, I saw a couple of people on Twitter had said, "Oh, like here we go, Klopp's talking about Bayern Munich. Like he watched their game. Oh my God, that means he's going or he's interested in that. Like he ain't going anywhere, is he, guys? Klopp just watches football games. He's a manager. He loves football. Bayern Munich's the best team in his homeland. You know what I mean? Like it's just one of them things. And of course, against PSG, those are two teams that Liverpool could be drawn against in the Champions League if we progress and do well from the group stages. So yeah, that's why he watched it, guys. So yeah, I'm not panicking about it. Gavin says a great LFC ovation for Rafa. Yeah, can't wait, man. I hope that the crowd do like give him a good applause. You know, it'd be really good. F1 has, what's up again, bro? How you doing, F1, mate? You've literally just tuned in. If you just tuned in 2 minutes before the stream's about to end, buddy. But I apologise. Obviously, shortly I'll be streaming again on YouTube, but it won't be set up like this. I'm going to be streaming from the PlayStation. And it'll be on FIFA, if you know what I mean. So you won't see me, but you'll be able to hear my voice. And there's a chat on there that you guys can talk to me on that as well. So yeah, if you wanted to join in for that one, mate, you're more than welcome. But a pre-warning for everyone. That one's mainly about FIFA because there's people on my channel that have been begging me to do some tips and that later as well on this channel. So I will do that. Where T says Tuchel. Oh, is that how you say his name? Tuchel. Captain Buck says I already thought they might link him. Saw interview today. Seemed cool as usual. Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah, I agree. F1. Damn. F1. Okay, nice. No worries, mate. Literally, there'll probably be about 10-minute, 15-minute break in between because I'm going to go make a cup of tea. I need to have a waz, or whatever some of you lads call it. Yeah, and just get set up really on that. I mean, you'll see the stream pop up again. But like I say, for you guys that are interested in that, feel free to join me on that. That'd be amazing. But any of you guys that want it to be like this and want it to be mainly about Liverpool, I can't do it like that on there because if I'm playing games and stuff, I'm not going to be able to read the chat as good as what I do on it. Obviously, I'm sitting here not doing anything like on these streams and I can read it and keep up with it. On the PlayStation, if I'm in the middle of a game online or whatever, you guys know, I can't read the chat and stay on top of it as much, if you know what I mean. But Captain Buck slash, yeah, that's what I call it, Captain Buck. It's a slash piss. But a lot of the guys call it a whiz and shit like that on this. So does make me laugh. They got me saying it, like saying I'm going for a Waz, guys. Holy shit, September is over tomorrow already. It's gone well quick. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it, Gavin, man? It really is. This is why I'm trying to get all the work in for Christmas. Like, I was talking to my mate earlier and I was saying, oh yeah, like Christmas is soon. Like I'm starting to get all the work flowing in and that. It's good for Christmas and money and stuff because I'm starting to think about presents. And he was like, the fuck, man, Christmas ages away. I was like, it fucking ain't. Before you know it, it's going to be on your doorstep. And I, for one, don't want to be in the last month and be like, shit, I've got no money to save up. I want to spoil my kid rotten this year and my missus. So, but shh, my missus don't know I'm getting sorting her out. But yeah, the kid's going to be spoiled because it's his first Christmas that he's really going to know about. Like, he gets excited if I buy him presents and that when I go into town. I can't go into town without buying him stuff. So, yeah, Christmas is going to be amazing, guys. I want it to be really Christmassy. We're already paid to go to some massive grotto and Christmas fair and that, which would be really cool to take him to. So, yeah, can't wait, guys. But, yeah, tell me if any of you guys have started your Christmas shopping yet. I ain't started the Christmas shopping yet, but it's around the corner, innit? Gavin says, oh, Captain says, a Jimmy. Yeah, mate, a Jimmy Riddle. Innit, Piddle. I like it. I like it a lot. Right, guys, we're at the hour mark. So, as I said, I will get off. But thank you for joining me, all you lovely lot. You're all legends. You're all top dogs. Leave a thumbs up on the video before you go, guys, if you haven't already. Like, it means a lot. And hopefully I can speak to you soon. You might see a video out of me tomorrow. I'm not promising anything because I've got loads of work on again tomorrow. So, yeah, it's if I can get one done. But, however, guaranteed Sunday I will be doing stream after the game. Not straight after, but at some point. But, yeah, stay tuned for that one, guys. And hopefully we'll be celebrating and we can talk about the game and how it went, can't we? And key talking points and that. But all you lot, I hope you have a wicked weekend and that. And I hope you're all doing all right anyway and that. Families are all good and stuff like. It'd be good to catch up with some of you guys on more streams than that soon, so I will do that, you know what I mean? But yeah, night, lads, says Gavin. Night, Gavin, mate. F1, see you, bro. Take care, buddy. Captain Buck, adios. You'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone, lads. Done. Night, mate. Night, buddy. T says, see you on the FIFA. All right, T. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're gonna join that stream, ain't you, T, mate? You did last night and that, but yeah, take it easy, guys. Speak to you all shortly. You take.